Hello everyone, this is Dr. MiteshGala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion.
We're getting into exercise 14D, equation of a line. By now we finished 3 exercises in the 2 videos before. I'm sure you must have got a good hand on it. A quick recap. The first exercise, if you remember, they gave you an equation and a point and they asked you whether the point lies on the equation or no. So you take x coordinate as x, y coordinate as y, substitute, and if LHS matches with RHS, you're sorted. Then in the second equation we understood how to calculate slope. In that, if you remember, we used inclination and we used slope. So if the inclination was 0, slope is also 0. 30 degrees, 1 by root 3. Come on, tell with me, 45, slope will be 1 because you're here using the values of tan basically, okay. Then 60 is root 3 and 90 is not defined. This is what we learned. Then we also learned how to calculate slope by 2-point form. So 2-point form. So under 2-point form, the slope formula, slope is denoted by m and the formula was y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Here we also learned if the lines are parallel, then slopes are equal. Slopes are equal. And we also learned if the lines are perpendicular, then product of their slopes, that is n1 into m2, is -1. Then in the next exercise we learned something called as standard form. So what was standard form? Under standard form it said y is equal to mx plus c, where c was a new thing, which is y-intercept. Y-intercept is the point where the line is hitting the y-axis. X-intercept is the point where line hits the x-axis. And finally we learned point slope form. So what was point slope form? Y minus y1 mx minus x1. These two we basically use in order to find out the equation of a line. So these two are very important to frame the equation, or you can also use this to find the slope and the y-intercept. Is that very clear? Last thing, if the point lies on x-axis, then the point is x comma 0, and if the point lies on y-axis, then it is 0 comma y. These two things we are going to majorly use in the next two exercises, that is D and E. Y is equal to mx plus c and this point slope form. For this you need one point and one slope, therefore point slope form. Will you remember this? Yeah. If lines are perpendicular, the slope is -1. Very important. Majorly we are going to use this also. So please see to it you work it out well with this particular one and it's very clear in your head. Let's move forward. I want everyone to try exercise D, sum number 1, part 3. There is nothing new to be taught over here. It's the same thing. This is given, find slope and y-intercept. So what are you going to make use of? Standard form. For standard form, make y as your subject. So 4y going on the other side. 3x minus 5. Am I correct? This goes here, this comes here. So y is equal to 3 by 4x and 5 by 4x, dividing each term by 4. Now y is equal to mx plus c. Therefore I can manage to get my slope m, which is 3 by 4, and y-intercept, which is c, which is minus 5 by 4. Take with the sign. Did you manage to get both? Was it simple? How many copied this also? Shame on you all. Come back. Is this line perpendicular to this line? So now what are you going to make use of? m1 into m2 is -1. Take a screenshot of this, take a print, put it on your softboard right now, and then begin with exercise D. It's going to be very simple for you to pick up. This becomes your master key. That's why I wrote it. Okay. So let's begin. 3 part 2. Are these two lines perpendicular? So let's get the slope of this one by the same method. So I am making y as the subject. So 3y goes on the other side. X minus 4. Y is equal to 1/3 x and 4 by 3. Dividing by 3. So y is equal to mx plus c gives me slope as 1/3. We call this as m1. Let's find the slope for this. Again making y as the subject, 3x minus 7. So directly I will get my slope as 3. Am I correct? Y goes on the other side. and 3x minus 7, so this is 3 and this is 3 going on the other side, correct. So now let's check m1 into m2, 1/3 into 3. Now since m1 into m2 is not equal to minus 1, you can say therefore the lines are not perpendicular. I doubt, let me just check if the answer is correct. This is exercise 14D and we are on sum number 3 part 2. Yes, we are right, the lines are not perpendicular. So you say therefore lines are not perpendicular. Are we clear? How many managed to get this? Brilliant job. 4 part 2. Let's increase the pace now. They want you to find the slope of the line parallel to this line. So to get the parallel to this line, first let's get the slope of this one. So LCM 6. So this will become 3x minus 2y minus 6 equals 0. Taking 2y on the other side, so I'll get 3x minus 6. So y becomes 3 by 2x and 6 by 2. This is 3 basically. We need not worry about this. This is what our main concern is. So y is equal to mx plus c. So therefore slope m is 3 by 2. Therefore slope of line parallel is 3 by 2. I don't know if I have done it correct. Let me recheck. So 6, 3, 3 2s are so 2 and 6. So 2y stays here, 3x minus 6 together, divided by 2, divided by 2. So it should be correct hopefully. If it is wrong, don't bother. Concept is important right now. Let's go ahead. Slope of the line perpendicular to this. So let's get the slope of this one. So making 2y as my subject, x by 3 minus 4. Am I right? 2y goes here, minus 4 here. So y becomes x by 6 and 4 by 2. So y is equal to mx plus c. So slope m becomes 1 by 6. This is m1. Then you say since lines are perpendicular, therefore m1 into m2 minus 1. So 1 by 6 into m2 minus 1. So therefore m2 becomes minus 6. So we managed to get the slope of the line perpendicular. So you say therefore slope of perpendicular line is minus 6. Got it? Are you with me? That means you're copying. Are you ahead of me? That's brilliant. Two lines perpendicular already given. Find the value of p. Come on, pause and race with me. Let's see how many of you can manage. So first I'm trying to get m1. So making y as my subject, 2x plus 5. So y is equal to mx plus c. So therefore my m1 is 2. Yeah. Let's find the other slope. So px minus 4 equals to, sorry. 3y keeping here and px negative plus 4. Have I done it correct? 3x here and this goes there, so negative. So y is minus p by 3 and 4 by 3. So y mx plus c and therefore slope 2 will be minus p by 3. Then you say since lines are perpendicular, m1 into m2 is negative 1. So 2 into minus p by 3 minus 1. So p negative gets cancelled, 3 by 2 should be the value of p. Can I just check? 14D sum number 7. So 14D sum number 7 says 3 by 2. That's correct. Great job. Let's go ahead. So next one, sum number 11. They say AB is a line which is perpendicular to this line whose equation is this. Both are perpendicular. Find the value of this B which is missing. So first get the slope of this, and then multiply both the slopes as negative 1 because they are perpendicular. Automatically what you will get is the value of B. Come on, hit it. Without my help. Everyone, come on. So first for AB. So slope of AB, that will be y2 minus y1. So I am keeping B as y2 minus 3 and 4 plus 2. So that becomes B minus 3 upon 6. Let's call this as M1. Now the other line 2x minus 4y equals to 5. So I will get 4y equals to 2x minus 5. So y is 2 by 4x minus 5 by 4. 1s are 2s are. So again y mx plus c, and I will get m2 as half. Yeah. Now the lines are perpendicular. So you say since lines are perpendicular, therefore m1 into m2 is minus 1. So m1 is b minus 3 upon 6, and this is half minus 1. So I will get b minus 3 as minus 12. So plus 3, so minus 9 is what I get the value of b. Let me just check. Some number 11 this is. So 11th one, b minus 9. Brilliant guys, we are going very well. I am not going to make any mistake today. Take my word. Equation of the line you have to find which passes through this and is parallel to this. So now what you're going to use? Point slope, because point is known. Slope you can find from here, and then find point slope to get the equation. So first let's get the slope of this line. So 3x plus 2y 8. So 2y minus 3x plus 8. So y is minus 3 by 2 and 8 by 2. I am not bothered cancelling because what I need is slope, and slope is minus 3 by 2. Then you say since lines are parallel, therefore slope is minus 3 by 2. Yeah, that is m. Now equation of line y minus y1 mx minus x1. So y1 is 1, slope is minus 3 by 2, x minus 0. So 2y minus 2 minus 3x, this goes away. So 3x plus 2y minus 2 equals to 0. I am sure you are checking to find out whether I have done any mistakes or no. Let me also check. As I promised, I don't think so I'll make any mistakes today. It's correct. So it's a challenge for me today. And if I make any mistake, then what? Then we'll see. Come on, come back. Get me the coordinates of A, this is B over here, and C over here. So first get the coordinates and then we'll see the second part. So first one, what are the coordinates for A? 2 by 3, B minus 1 by 2, and C 3 by 0. Now that you got all the coordinates, they say find the equation of the line through A parallel to BC. Parallel to BC will get me the slope, and A coordinate already known to me as 2, 3. So I am going to use point slope there. Come on, pause everyone, hit it on your own. So first of all, slope of BC. So BC, these two. So I am taking 2 minus 0, minus 1, minus 3. So 2 by minus 4, minus half. That's the slope. So therefore, you can say slope of line parallel to BC is also minus half. Therefore, equation of line through A will be y minus y1 mx minus x1. So y minus y1, what is y1? That is 3. Slope is minus half, and x minus x1 is 2. So I will get 2y minus 6 minus x plus 2. X going on the other side plus 2y. 6 comes here, makes it 8. Stop praying that I will go wrong. Let me just check. I am sure I am not going to make any mistakes today. X plus 2y 8. It's perfect. Let's go with the next one. None of your prayers are going to work today. Find the equation of the median through A. So median through A, let's call it as point D. Median means the midpoint of the opposite side gets connected with this line. So first you'll have to calculate the coordinates of D by midpoint. Section formula, midpoint formula. And then once you get the coordinates, find the slope and then point slope to get the equation. So a lot of work. Still two more after that. So first let's work on the first one. So for D, X will be 2 minus 2 by 2. So that will be 0. And Y 2 plus 4 by 2. So 6 by 2, so 3. So therefore point D becomes 0, 3. So therefore D is 0, 3. Now you'll have to get the slope. So slope of AD. So I will take it as 3 plus 5. and 0 minus 1, so that will be minus 8. Got this? Now once I got the slope, therefore equation of AD, y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. So y1, I'm taking d, not that one, so y1 is 3, m is minus 8, x minus 0. So y minus 3 minus 8x. 8x coming on this side, so 8x plus y equals to 3. Now I am praying, I don't know, because minus 8 was slightly weird, so I am little worried. Let's see if it is correct. So 19, it's correct. Second part, altitude through B. So altitude obviously to the opposite side through B. So let's call it BE. How will I get the equation of this? So first the slope and then point slope. To get the slope perpendicular, so get AC ka slope and then m1 m2. So lot of work again for the second part. Yeah. So let's first get slope of AC. So slope of AC will be 4 plus 5, this plus this, and minus 2 minus 1. So that will be 9 by minus 3. So minus 3. Yeah. Now AC perpendicular to BE, correct? Therefore m1 into m2 minus 1. So m1 is minus 3, m2 minus 1, and therefore m2 will become 1 by 3. Now that we've got our m2 1 by 3, that is the slope, I can use point slope form and get the equation of BE. So let's hit it. Equation of BE is what we are trying to find. So second part, equation of BE, y minus y1, x minus x1. So y1 is 2, slope we found it as 1/3, so 1 by 3, and x1 is also 2, so 3y minus 6, x minus 2. Am I right? 3y minus 6, I don't want to go wrong, so x minus 3y, and this comes here, x minus 3y plus 4 equals to 0. That should be the equation. X minus 3y plus 6 or plus 4. I am sure I'm not going to make any mistakes. So 16 part 2, it says, oh, x plus 2, it's not given only, so we are correct. So 19, this one, I checked 16, sorry. So 19th one, x 3y 4, it's correct. And now for the third part, line through C parallel to AB. So through C, that will be like this, and parallel to AB. So we'll have to find the slope of AB to get the same slope, and then point slope. So slope of AB, which is 2 plus 5 and 2 minus 1. So 7 by 1, so 7. And therefore slope of line parallel to AB is also 7. And now equation of line through C, and C is what? Minus 2 by 4. So you have the slope, you have the point. So equation is y minus y1, mx minus x1. So y minus y1 is 4, 7 times x plus 2. So y minus 4, 7x plus 14. So 7x minus y minus 18. I hope no mistakes. Let's check. This is 19 part 3. It's correct. It's correct. So no mistakes again. Let's go with the next one. Sum number 20. Come on, everybody try 20th. Equation of AB through this and perpendicular to this. So perpendicular, that means this AB is perpendicular, so I'll get the slope of this and then m1 m2 negative 1 to get the slope of AB. Once I get slope and the point is known, point slope form, same thing. So let's hit it quickly. So y is equal to 3 by 2x, 5 by 2, and therefore m1 is 3 by 2. Since lines are perpendicular, therefore m1 into m2 negative 1, so 3 by 2 into m2 negative 1, so m2 becomes negative 2 by 3, and therefore equation of line y minus y1, mx minus x1. So y1 is 2 minus 2 by 3, and x1 is 3. So 3y minus 6 minus 2x plus 6, correct? So I'm pushing 2x on the other side plus 3y, 6 on this side, so it becomes plus 6, 12. 20th. I'm checking each question today and I'm not going to make any mistake. I'm determined. 2x plus 3y 12. It's correct. Now 2x plus 3y equals to 12 is the equation of AB. So equation of AB is 2x plus 3y equals to 12. Taking this, you have the second part now. Just let me check. 2x plus 3y equals to 12. Correct. So now AB meets x-axis at A and y-axis at B. So therefore A becomes x-axis, so x comma 0, and B, so 0 comma y. Get the coordinates of AB. So substitute this in this and you will get your answer. So 2x plus 3y 12. So 2 into x is x only, and 3 into 0 equals to 12. So x becomes 6. So therefore A is 6 comma 0. Let's get for B. Again 2x plus 3y 12. So 2 into 0 this time, and 3 into y. So I'll get y as 4, and therefore coordinate of B is 0 comma 4. So I got A, I got B, and still one more part. They say if O is the origin, find the area. Now see, try and understand. Draw the diagram in rough so that you understand what you're doing. This is O, the origin. A is at 6 0. This is your A, and B is at 0 4. This is your B, and this is the triangle OAB whose area they have asked. So area of triangle OAB, half base height. So what should be the base? Since this is 6 0, so this is 6, and this is 0 4, so this is 4. Correct? Because 4 on top. So 12 square units. Don't write centimeters, write it as units. Did you get it? Was it a good question? Great job. Let's go to the next one. 22nd. 22nd is a good question. No, not that good. It's okay. Simple one. They say find the equation of the line perpendicular to this one passing through A or drop from A. Or they say P is the foot from A perpendicular to this. Alright. So how will I get the equation of this? So since they are perpendicular, we'll write m1, m2. For that, we'll first find m1 equals to negative 1 will help us to get the slope, and then slope point to get the equation. How to get coordinates of P, we'll talk later. First, let's get the equation of AP. So slope 2x minus 3y plus 18 0. So 3y 2x plus 18, 2 upon 3x plus 18 by 3. Correct? So my slope m1 becomes 2 by 3. So I got my m1 first. Now I am supposed to get the slope of this one. So you say since lines are perpendicular, therefore m1 into m2 minus 1. So 2 by 3 into m2 minus 1. So m2 becomes minus 3 by 2. And now equation of line AP. So how will I get equation of line AP? Y minus y1 mx minus x1. Don't take this as the slope. Okay, so y minus 7 minus 3 by 2 x minus 5, so that becomes plus 5. See, y minus 7, that is this one, minus 3 by 2 x minus, so plus 5. So I'll get 2y minus 14 minus 3x minus 15. So 3x plus 2y minus 1. That should be the equation. Can I just check so that we don't go wrong later? So this is sum number 22, 3x plus 2y plus 1. Correct. Now how will you get the coordinates of P? So you take the two equations, apply simultaneous. Whatever coordinates you get x and y will become the coordinates of P because both the lines are intersecting each other. So I'll have to multiply this equation by 3 and this equation by 2 so that they match. So 3 2s are, what am I going to get? 6x. Sorry, I'm using the page like this. So 3 2s are 6x, 3 3s are 9y, and this goes on the other side, so negative 336. Likewise 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, and 2 1s are negative 2. All signs will change, cancel, so minus 13 and here I'll get minus 34. I messed up somewhere. 9 plus 4 13, 36 plus 2 34. I'm 100% sure we messed up something. So 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, and 354 this should be. Sorry. So 54, 52 this will be. So therefore y will be negative 52 by negative 13 minus 4. Let's find x. So I'm taking this equation, no, this equation, 3x 2y negative 1. So 3x 2 into negative 4 negative 1. So 3x negative 1 and negative 8 goes on the other side, so plus 8, correct, minus 8, so plus 8, so this should be 7. So 7 by 3, weird, I am wrong. So finally your prayers have worked, it seems. Minus 3 and 4 is the answer. Here we got minus 4, it should have been plus 4. Yeah, because minus minus gets cancelled. So plus 4 goes on the other side, so 8 plus 1 9, and therefore x is 3. So therefore your point P is 3, 4. So finally your prayers have worked. Yeah, but we've got no choice instead of going ahead. So let's go ahead. Come on, come back. 24th. 24th is a very logical question. This actually helps you to understand equation from the point of view of the graph. They have given you 4 lines, L1, L2, L3 and L4, and 4 equations. You got to match equations with the lines. Which equation is for which line? So pause your video, take your time, think, apply all your logic. I'll give you the clue. The main clue is the y-intercept. That means use y is equal to mx plus c for each of them. That will help you. Once you get it, come back. If you don't get it, still come back. I am there. So first one, A. Y is equal to 2x. That means slope is 2 and y-intercept is 0. Now if y-intercept is 0, L3 is passing through 0, and therefore the answer has to be L3. So you need to write over here L3. No other workings required, you're just matching it. Now we talk about B, that is y minus 2x plus 2 0. So I'm making y as the subject, so y is equal to 2x minus 2. So therefore slope is 2 and y-intercept is minus 2. Minus 2, this is the only line going in negative. All these lines are above, not going in negative for L, correct? So therefore the answer has to be L4. So we got the second one. Third, come on, pause, try now at least if you've not got earlier. So making y as the subject, 2y minus 3x plus 6. So y minus 3 by 2x plus 6 by 2. So my slope is minus 3 by 2 and my y-intercept is 3. Now see, y-intercept is 3. This could be a possibility where this is 3, or even L1 could be a possibility. So let's hold this one right now and let's go for D. Y is equal to 2. So that means slope is 0 and y-intercept is 2. Now slope is 0. What does it mean? That means the line is parallel to x-axis. So L1 is the only one parallel to x-axis, and this is passing through 2 and this is passing through 3. That means automatically this line should be above this line because this is passing through 3. This is y-intercept, right? So 3 and this is 2. So this could be 2, this could be 3, and therefore this answer should be L1 and this answer should be L2. So we got all the answers here, filling it up on top as well. So this should be L2 and this should be L1. Did you get the logic? Was it a good question? That's great. Let's go with the next one, sum number 25. The last sum. Can you all try on your own? ABC are collinear is what they said. Find the value of A. That's the first part, and then get the equation also. So first at least get the value of A. If they are collinear, that means the slopes are equal. So slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Since points are collinear, mention that reason please. Okay, and now work it out. So AB should be y2 minus y1, so 3 minus 1 and A minus 2. Likewise here it will be, I am keeping A first. Okay, so A minus 1, 5 minus 2. Let's cross. So So 3 minus 1 is 2 and 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 2s are 6. A minus 1, A minus 2. Let's multiply. So I'll get A square minus 3A plus 2 minus 6, 0. So A square minus 3A minus 4. Splitting the middle term, 4A minus A. Have I done it wrong? Yes, this should have been plus, correct? So A becomes plus 4 or A becomes minus 1. We got two values for A, plus 4 or minus 1. Let me just check. This is 25. So 25 plus 4 minus 1. Now since you got two values for A, the equation could be two ways. It could be with this or with this. So you'll have to do it for both. So for A is equal to 4. Okay, first you'll have to find the slope. So let's consider this point as 4 comma 3 because A is 4 right now. So slope will be 3 minus 1, 4 minus 2. So 3 minus 1, 2 and 2. So 1. Therefore equation y minus y1 mx minus x1. So y1 is 3, slope is 1 and x1 is 4. So I'll get y minus 3 x minus 4. So x minus y equals to 1. That should be for A. And if for A being 4, now if A is minus 1, let's find the slope first. So I'm considering this as 5 minus 1. This time I'm taking this point. You can take this point also, makes no difference. It's going to be the same thing. Can I just check this equation for 25? It's correct. Like, let's go for the second one. So slope. So it should be 1 plus 1. 2 minus 5. So 2 by minus 3 is the slope. And then the equation. So equation y minus y1 mx minus x1. So y1 plus 1, 2 by minus 3 and x minus 5. So minus 3y minus 3, 2x minus 10. Yeah. Now this 2x stays there, 3y goes on the other side, 10 comes here, so plus. So 2x plus 3y should be 7, and that is correct. So one mistake, only one sum I did. I'm so sorry about it, but I hope you have not done any mistakes. Yeah, a couple of so homework 3 part 4, 8, 10, 15, 17, 21 and 23. Please do these sums honestly so that you get good practice on this. Exercise E, nothing new, same things we are going to do again. So it's going to be a very good practice if you're going with the video with me honestly. Thank you guys and girls. Bye. Take care and stay safe. Pray for everyone.
Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.